Yeah. No. Hey, what's up, you guys? Or me, whichever. Oh, I'm tired. I've been having this bad cough for I don't know how long. And I should take medicine for it, but I don't. Why? Because I don't take medicine. Well, I do, but, Oh. There, that should give me off more. Like, there you go. You see me now. Which is a bad thing or a good thing, I'm not sure. But yeah. I was like, I was, looking into YouTube. I'm all, oh, look up here, look at my eyes. Eyes. I was like, why are you going slow? Oh, yeah, because I'm using internet. Oh, God. That was one of the worst ones. Wait, because describe the shit you took with a movie title. Try that. Describe a shit you took with a movie title like. It came from the Black Lagoon, I guess. I think that's the easiest one. I think I had lots of. Play Mario Kart with people around the world. Shit just got real. She's funny. No, no. Go away. Anyways, what's the thing? No, shush. I want to listen to music though. I mean, like, I've been wanting to listen to music and I haven't, cause I don't know why. I like this one. Anyways. Lecter, he was spinning records. I'm surprised they have this song on here. I was surprised. I go to, Sorry. My brother-in-law just came in my motorcycle. That motorcycle you just heard. Yeah, that was him. And I have the lights on and everything. I was like, shit, I can't let him know that I'm still awake. So, I'm gonna pretend to be asleep. Just in case he comes and checks on me. So, I'll talk to you in a little bit. About ghosts and stuff. Alright. See ya. Yeah, I just noticed after like a minute, you guys weren't recording anything I was saying, so I was basically talking to myself. So again, Telescope Eyes by Focus. Telescope Eyes by Elise, Eisley. Telescope Eyes. The soundtrack from Room Noises. And basically it's about, like, she's been haunted by a ghost, and no one else believes her, and, like, her roommates make fun of her, but I think it gets, like, worse over time, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, I was thinking that, for you guys, but anyways, please don't make me just like you know, just like you. Anyways, why I bring that up is because I was watching one of Corey's videos, and it's his experience with ghosts, and how that guy from the movie theater haunts him. And the first time I saw this was on Kate's videos. That's how I got into Corey. No, I think I met Corey first, and then got to Kate. But first time I seen that haunting was on one of Kate's vlogs, where something falls, And they're like, oh, he tells that story about, like, someone haunting him. Anyways, yeah, he tells that story about the guy that haunts him, and he finds it funny. But for me, I'm like a little bit like after watching that, I was creeped out for a bit because I don't know. Me, I like it. Like I watch Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters, sometimes Destination Truth. Well, I watch Destination Truth, but that's not about ghosts. What else? Some when lights you with me. Anyways, I also watch some Spanish paranormal show that my mom watches, and it's actually like, oh my god. And like sometimes they like it's sometimes it's like, oh, it's a good episode, and sometimes it's like, bitches, I saw nothing. But with me, like I pretend I'm like, yeah, I could go out there and do go ghost hunting and whatnot, but then really I'm like, oh my god, I'll be afraid to do that shit. Like, have you seen Ghost Adventures? You know how he like taunts them? I want to do that with shit. Actually, I'll be like, I don't want to go here. I don't even want to be in the dark. I'll be like, no, bitch. And even though like, how you pretend like, oh, we have all lights on. When you're little, like, I have all lights on, so nothing hurt me. Well, still, ghosts could be in the light, which sucks because now we have no place to hide, which I'm really terrified about. And have I ever told you a story? I guess my ghost experiences. Ow, my ears like itchy. Ow. Okay, here's one of my ghost experiences. I was gonna tell you why I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. It just creeps me out. It just scares me. Well, yeah, I guess I'm creeped out. I don't know. Anyways, I'm off topic. Anyways, so here, I don't think I've told you about this ghost story yet. Well, it's not a ghost story. It's like an experience. Well, okay, I was in my room, right? This room. In this room. This room. Right here. And, bright light. And I'm just here, I don't know what I was doing. I think I was, putting up my clothes from washing. And, what, I was just, no. I remember now. Okay, it was still sunlight out, like, I guess it was afternoon. I guess it was, like, in the summer or something. But, no. It was sophomore year. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I get sidetracked a lot. Anyways, it was sophomore year, and it was like right after school, and I just came home from school, so I went upstairs, closed my door, and I laid down on my bed. Back then I had two beds, two queen beds, right here, behind me. And ow, shit, that hurts my eyes. Trying to make it look like all creepy, like, ooh, it's a ghost story now. Anyways, I had two beds, so I was laying down, and, and all of a sudden I hear my doorknob, jiggling, like if someone was trying to get in, right? I thought it was like my sister, my sister or my mother who was like gonna come in the door and be like, why are you sleeping, blah 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 blah, this and that, how they are. Like, you know how people are. So I was like, ugh. So instead of like getting up, I just like close my eyes and just wait for, to be lectured on. Why are you sleeping? All you do is sleep, right? So I was waiting for that lecture. And like it goes like chugga chugga chugga. I think I could make you hear the sound. This is the doorknob. I didn't replace or anything. But it sounds like this. It sounded just like that. Like someone was trying to like, if I had like, that happens when like I either lock the door and someone tries to, like get into the room and like, oh, it's locked. It was like that, and I knew I didn't lock it because I just came in and closed the door and didn't lock it, and it sounded like that, exactly like that. And when when I when I waited to get lectured on, no one came in my door. Like, you're hot. I'm trying to make it seem like I'm not trying to tell you a ghost story, like, you know how the light affects and now my eyes blinding. Anyways, yeah. So no one like comes to my door to lecture me, and I'm surprised. I'm like, what the hell? Can they open, like, the first thing that came into my mind was like, oh my god, who can't open a single door, like a freaking door? I mean, I didn't lock it, so I thought it was my sisters or my mom, being like, oh my god, you guys are stupid. So I get out and I open the door and no one's there. I go, oh, great, now I have to go walk downstairs and be like, what do you want? And be like, blah 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 blah, wait, have you a door locked or something? So, bright lights, bright. I can't make it seem to get, hold on. There you go. Oh, and this is, what's this song called? It's on Bleach. Rolling Star. I think it's the third opening. I love it. Anyways, so no one comes, and I open the door, no one's there, so I walk downstairs, right? Yes, I'm a Pokemon nerd. I found this song by accident. I found it by accident, okay? Don't judge me. There you go, listen. So I go downstairs, and I go to my mom, who's in the kitchen, and she's like, oh, hey, what's up? And I was like, you hungry? And I was like, no. Like, but I go and ask her, I go, did you try opening my door? She's like, I haven't been upstairs. I just, like, she was in the garage actually cleaning up. And I'm like, what? And I go, well, my sister, and she's like, no, she left, like, a long time ago. And I was like, what the fuck? And she's like, no one's upstairs? And she's like, no one was upstairs. She's like, why? And I tell her, like, I heard my door jingling. She's like, really? And she's like, yeah. I was like, that's some crazy shit. Like, she believes in ghosts, like, and I do too. Like, like, I do believe in it. That's why I'm scared of it. Like, I do know what's happening. I'm like, oh, no, don't come find me. I keep my eyes shut. I won't see you. Oh, oh my god. And it's not like, right now, like, I can't see you, but you know how ghosts, like, you know, they can make, like, they can touch you and stuff. Oh my god, he's so freaked out. But anyways, yeah, that's what happens. My door jiggling, trying to open. I'm like, oh. It just keeps, like, even making that sound for y'all, you know, it just, like, reminds you of that day. I'm like, oh, giving chills. And then, again, it happens to my sister, my other sister, not my oldest, but, like, the youngest, Timmy, the third born. She had the same experience too. Like, she hears the jiggling and she expects somebody, but no one comes in. And she tells me that, and then I'm like, hey, that happened to me too, you know. And that's another different story. But then she tells me, she's like, really? And I tell her the story, my story, right? And she goes, wow, that's like, and she goes about my older sister, about her story. I go, what? And she's like, and my other sister's like, she didn't tell you about her story? And I was like, no. So apparently it's my sister's story. So apparently, okay, oh, you scared me. What happened? What do you want? Yeah. On my phone, why? Scared me. Anyways, let me be quiet now. Anyways, you can't see me. Anyways, my, well, let me, anyways, my sister was driving home from work, and apparently, back then, you could see the windows we had, the windows to the back of the house. Sorry about that, my thumb pressed the stop button. Anyways, you can see the windows to the back of the house, and, she was driving back from work, and we didn't have, like, curtains. Well, we did have curtains, but they were, like, bed sheets, you know? So, so as she was driving home, she looks up, and she sees someone in the game room, actually, and the way she sees them is they pull up the curtain. Like, if someone's, you know how, like, you peek out the window, you pull back the curtains a little bit? But what she saw was someone pulling back the curtains, like, a lot, and, like, you see it go back down. So she's thinking, oh, someone's home, right? So when she gets home, she's like, hello, is anybody there, blah, blah, blah. She's like, you know, not hello, but she's like, hey, I'm here, you know. And she, like, looks all around the house, and, hold on, shh. Anyways, so she goes in the house, and she's, like, looking around. Oh, God. And no one's home. Absolutely no one. Like, even my mom gets there, and I guess my sister doesn't tell her, but yeah, no one's there at the house. Empty. And this has happened sometimes too. So it's me, my sister, and my older sister who had, like, no, even my mom. My mom was in her room when her door started jiggling, and her doorknob started jiggling, and no one was there. So we all had experiences. So we joke around, like, oh, it's a ghost, or when, like, something falls, or, like, my nephew's about to fall off my bed, or his bed right now. Holy shit. When something falls, or, like, you know, the wind blows or something, we like, oh, it's a ghost. But, like, inside, I'm like, oh my god, is this, like, scary? And even my mom was like, you know, she's like, you know, back where, she's from Mexico, so she's like, you know, back when someone would get a new house, they would actually have a priest to come and bless the house. There you go. Okay. Right, like, anyways, they would have a priest to, like, bless the house. And we never did that to this house. You know, all that stuff. But still, I'm like, oh, terrified. And you think, like, being home alone would terrify me? I'm like, sometimes I'm like, oh, yes, home alone. But only when I have the TV on, or something with, like, music, or, like, I have to have other voices. Like, I have to have the TV on. I have to be listening to music. Like, if I'm on the computer, I have to listen to music on loud. And, yeah. Other than that, I cannot stay home alone. Like, you know, if something happens, like, that's out, like, the paranormal activity, like something being thrown across the room or something like that, I would run out my house. No, I can't even see the other side. Like, no lie, I would just run out of my house and stay outside. I wouldn't even like, care or anything. I would just run. Like right now, I'm paranoid about like that door just jiggling or something, or it opening or something. It always happens like, whenever I watch Ghost Adventures or something about ghosts or like Corey's video, like I was saying earlier, it just creeps me out. And like I always joke like oh, I could go out and ghost hunt, like, you know, I have the camera, I could do that, blah blah. But in reality, I'm like, I'll be the person be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'll be like the person breathing out of the paper bag, like, breathe, damn it, you know, like, I couldn't do that. Or like the German junkie that doesn't want to like jump off the bungee cord or skydive, whatever, you know. I mean, but I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. No. But yeah, that's just some ghost stories we have here. I hate that. But yeah, I think my mom has a few other ones too about when she was little. When she was like a little girl in Mexico, she'll have like little, you know, I don't know, ghost stories of her own. About like her, I think one was about her aunt or whatever. And oh my god, no, I'm just creeped out. Or I think my sister-in-law has a story too. Oh, it's funny how like you know people have like ghost experiences unless you go and ask them, or you bring it up and they're like, "Yeah, I had a ghost experience." But like, really? Like some people you never would have thought had ghost experience like that. Show celebrity ghost stories, and you're like, wow. Like I remember seeing someone on there that like is from a the guy from Skyline, and he's also in Haven. Um, uh, if you seen Skyline, it's the main male character, the one that's with the girl, the one that gets his brain sucked out and placed into a alien and later controls the alien, whatever. Yeah, him. I saw him on there. He's like talking about his ghost experience. I'm like, wow, he's on here. Holy shit. So that's why I'm like, you never know who has a ghost experience unless you bring it up and they're like, hey, yeah, I had that. And you're like, no fucking way, really? Like, out of all people, I wouldn't expect you to have a ghost experience. Birds are loud. Anyways, yeah, that's just something I wanted to bring up. I don't know, what's basically, like I was gonna say, I don't know why I brought it up, but it's basically because I watched, Corey's videos, and that's why I was talking about ghosts and whatnot. I don't have nightmares now. You know, I never have nightmares. I never do. But that's a whole different story for another day. I'll save it for like another uneventful day. I'll bring up a random story or talk about random stuff. But yeah, ghosts. I do believe in them. Because, I don't know. I had my experiences. Yeah, like, I was about to say I wish I seen one. But yeah, I don't want to see one because then I'll be freaked out. I'll be scared. I'll be like, y'all guys need to be like exercised or some shit like that. No, I'm just kidding. Ain't no freaking Casper's Funny Ghosts up in here. I don't even care if it's Casper. I'm like, get the fuck out. I don't want to see you. But yeah. I'd say like they're real or not. Whatever.
you know, just like Monsters Under the Closet or Monsters Under the Closet. Really? Yeah, I think that is a sign that I need to go to sleep. So, see you later, and if you want, tell me about your ghost experiences, because I I love to read that. Like, the person who doesn't want, like, I'm the person that, oh yeah, there you go. I'm the person who doesn't like to be scared, but goes out and likes to get scared. You know? Like, I don't like to get scared, but I enjoy it at the same time. Like how I get the urges to eat foods that I know I don't like. Like, I can't think of a food I don't like on top of my head, but sometimes I'll be like, oh my god, I want it so bad, even though I know inside I fucking hate it. I'm like, ugh, at the thought of eating it, but I want it, I want it, I want it in my mouth, and just to eat it and be like, ugh, oh, I hate it. Like, I think that's, what's a food I don't like? Or I drink, Capri Suns, you know, or apple juice. Like, I hate apple juice, but I just have to drink it so I know I hate it. It's weird, right? Anyways, yeah, I'm the person that likes being scared, but at the same time doesn't like being scared. If that makes sense. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go sleep now. So, see you on the next video.